What kink did you think you had until you tried it? NSFW. F here. Riding my partner like a real champ. Felt amazing. I was feeling a little extra hot and I told him to slap me across the face. He did, and I instantly burst into tears. He must have been so confused. LMAOIDKY, but the image from his point of view is pretty funny to me. Haha, this made me think of that one post about some dude paying a hooker to shit on him because he thought he was into that. Edit. Thanks for the gold, stranger. Hell, I'm in here looking for new ideas. Dear Redditians, what went the worst possible way not according to plans? Quote, passersby, oh look, here's a great place for ideas, Edit. Grammar. Thanks random person below me. I figured it wasn't right, but what gets the point across? Fun strange fact, the plural of passerbys is actually passersby. Why? I don't know. Why do I know that? I don't know. I guess it's because the passers are plural and not the by. IDK. Yeah, like if you pass by you don't say you passed by, Ed. You passed by. That makes you a passer and you passed by, so you are a passerby. If there are multiple of you who pass by, you are all passers and you all passed by, that makes you passersby. Having a willing, of course, sex slave. I thought it would be hot as hell to have a naked girl in the apartment following my every command. In the end though, it just felt awful. Instead of suck my fucking dick, bitch, it was suck my dick now. If you want to, please. Quote, this is always my problem, monsieur. I can tell my partner enjoys it when I degrade her. And because she enjoys it, I want to do it. But I'm just so bad at being mean to her, lol. I love her. Not sure if this would really do it for her. But maybe you could consider trying out a more loving form of degradation. For me, I really like the idea of degradation, but I hate feeling worthless or ashamed, so I always had a really hard time reconciling those two things. Eventually, I landed on the idea of being made to do something that I find embarrassing and having my partner alternate between teasing me about it and then praising me and telling me how much they enjoy seeing me do whatever it is. Ah, the old good cock bad cock. Thought I had a foot fetish until I actually tried playing with my girlfriend's feet. Turns out I just like how pretty feet look from a distance. Turns out I just like how pretty feet look from a distance. This is how I feel about people in general. Not sure if this qualifies as a kink, but, like many people, I once thought that bigger was better in the penis department. And then I slept with a few people who had big dicks. 1. Ow. 2. Freaking out. No thanks. Not into it. Now I'm with a guy who fits me perfectly. In a physical sense. Although we're compatible in other ways too. And it's the best sex I've ever had. Not too big. Not too small. Just right. Goldilocks and the 3 dicks. Goldilocks and the 3 cocks. Goldilocks. 15 years of marriage and I tell my silly husband he too has the perfect dick and he still denies the compliment. Average size dick is the best dick, period. Edit. Hub seems to carry more confidence after I showed him this thread. Piss. Even if you're cool with it during the act, the second you get off you realize you're just covered in piss. And if you're like me, you try it again just to be sure and want to bang your head into a wall. Because you can never be unpissed on. Do it in the shower. Yeah, that's exactly where we did it. We planned pretty well, I think. Just not my kink in practice. I still will watch on occasion. Burning. I had an ex who was really into burning with candle wax. Not massage candles. Legit candle wax. Made a huge mess and burned a lot. I was fine with this. And even had a lot of fun. The problem is, she was a sadomasochist who loved causing pain. I am okay with this. But it led to one time where she poured candle wax over me while I was tied up. I have chest hair. This was all well and good at the time. And I didn't even mind that my hair would have to be ripped out later. In her excitement, she also decided it would be appropriate to put a freshly snuffed match against my friend Lou Monsieur. I would avoid this, and I do not recommend it. Since then I am not enticed or aroused by candle wax anymore. Frenelumisure ***, not a doctor ***. SSH. Sounds like the next big country and western song. She done burned my banjo string. Being tied up. I like it when my partner is tied, but I can't be. Just not as much as a turn on as I thought it would be. You can tie me up, but don't restrict my fucking legs or I'll kick your teeth in. Not if they do it right. Edit. This is getting ridiculous, people. Don't let my most upvoted, awarded comment be a kinda creepy joke about bondage. Y'all get a few coins for upvoting and everyone goes crazy. Outdoor sex. Got a 2-inch splinter of wood shoved right up my ass cheek, that is. Can confirm. Ended up with half of my leg covered in poison ivy. And no, dumb 17 years old me didn't see any poison ivy around before the deed. I don't know if it's a kink, per se, because it's kind of mainstream. But threesomes just aren't as fun as I thought. The pressure to make sure everybody was having a blast kind of ruined it for me. Don't want anybody to feel left out. You know, welcome to Bring a Dungeon Master. I put on my robe and wizard hat. Gang bang. Definitely not working out in my favor. Agreed. I did actively dislike it. But 4 dudes jerking semi-hard cocks watching you fuck is a little weird. I was mostly shocked by the lightheartedness and jovial atmosphere. You want to turn in her ass? Quote. Sure. Thanks man. Absolutely. Let me get out of the way. Edit. Thanks for the gold. Glad my first gold was about a gangbang. When the whole thing was wrapping up, the chick was on her knees with everyone jerking off into her face and one guy almost blew his nut on my shoe and I said something to the effect of watch the shoes man. To which everyone, her included, started cracking up. Just to further illustrate the jovial atmosphere, here is the pussy, kind sir, tipstick, Malabia. That killed me, LMAO. For some reason a food job always seemed hot, but in all my experiences none of them were good, and the risk of being accidentally kicked in the balls stressed me out. Laughs in foot and ball busting fetishes. Standing carry type sex. I could do it and I'm in pretty good shape, but I wouldn't exactly say it was enjoyable for either of us. I still want to try Amazon, but I think I'd rather just have cowgirl. Amazon looks painful emo. Edit. I am confused as to how I got so many upvotes for an obvious observation. But I'm grateful though. Not if you have Prime. Being called daddy. First time banging this girl I met at a bar, she goes right into fuck me daddy. I always thought it would be hot to hear, but nope. Instant boner kill. My mind immediately went to oh shit. She might have some serious issues. Turns out I was right too. I once got called daddy's little girl. It would be less worrying if I wasn't a guy. Edit. My first ever reward. Thank you, kind daddy. Shoulda just had her call you stepdaddy. Totally makes it okay. I thought I was into girls that scratched you and bit you. I mean, I'm still into girls that bite, but I was dating a girl in high school and she was big into scratching. I really should have seen the signs that she wasn't going to be gentle. She was just this cute, tiny girl. I was half a foot taller, bigger and tough. No way she could hurt me. Right. Nope. Dead wrong. I like to think I have a pretty high pain threshold, but she enjoyed hurting me. She'd scratch me up hard when we were making out. She'd get carried away and I didn't want to seem like a wuss, so I didn't say anything about my back. Looked like I'd been attacked by a raccoon. I got carried away once. I knew I was scratching him, but nothing serious. Or so I thought. When we finished, he sat at the edge of the bed, and I saw his back. Dear Lord, it was completely scratched and red. How did I even reach all those spots? I was surprised and blurted, oh God, you're back, but he just shrugged and said, yeah, I figured. I've had that happen during a butchered haircut. They were scratching the back of my neck, and it hurt a bit, but I figured they knew what they were doing. I get home to find out I have a bunch of scratch marks. Seems like a lot of people didn't prep for anal lol. Edit. Thanks guys underscore. My most upvoted comment is now about anal sex preparation. For us gays it's second nature. Pegging. Men's buttholes are just so weird looking, and because it wasn't my penis so I didn't feel anything. Wasn't what I thought it would be. He ended up shitting on my bed. Wouldn't do again. It kinda blows my mind how many people don't realize you gotta do a bit of cleaning down there before you go to spelunking. So how would I do that? Like an enema. Edit. See, this is a lot of damn work for a tight door to an open room, monsieur. Yes. The things we do for love, I guess. Shoves kid out of tower. I thought I was bi until I sucked dick and now I'm gay. Ah yes, the good old bi now gay later that I hear about. Fucking someone who was cheating on her boyfriend. We were FWB before, but then she got a boyfriend. A few weeks later, she still contacted me, going at her place. I thought it was hot. But then all I kept thinking about was him and how he was probably in love with her. And how crushed his heart would be if he knew. There's nothing sexy or phantasmagorical about that. I thought. I had a panic attack. Left. Cut contact with her. And now I just feel dirty. Every bit deserved though. Edit. I realized it after the deed. I'm not good but I learned from my mistakes. Good man. Shower sex. I slipped and made us both fall. The water washes out the lubricant fluids too. Isn't that nice? Having someone grind me. My dick doesn't bend that many angles comfortably. Pro tip. The porn you like may not necessarily translate to something you'd like in real life. Edit. Awesome. My top comment ever is about porn lol. Hi, Grandma. Thanks for the invite. Bye. I won't be coming for Christmas this year after all. No, it's fine. It's only stepmoms you need to worry about. Two chicks at the same time. It was just fucking awkward. Pun very intended. I agree threesomes are overrated from past experiences. Now instead of one disappointed girl there are two. Agreed. If I want to disappoint two people at once I'll just go home to my parents. Ice cream, monsieur. She got me nice and hard and then laid out scoops of ice cream around my tower of power. But that frozen dessert shrunk my balls, froze my cock, and then started melting down my ass crack, and pretty soon my ass was sticky. She tried her best to lick everything up, but that didn't make things any better. Worse was that it went on the bed sheets and we had to clean everything up, which took up all our day. No one got to come that day. Tower of power? You get me. It was literally the only thing I took away from that dude's post. Gonna be a lot of poop in this thread if this post takes off. Shit posting has always been very popular. Pegging and milking. It was *seeking exhausting. I felt like, why haven't you come already? I'm bored. After an hour of licking, positions, thrusting, titalizing the taint, spanking, fingering, Crisco, blah, blah, blah. I felt blessed as a woman and had a new respect for the endurance people had to get me off. Maybe he wasn't into it as much either? Not quite enjoying it, but manlyly taking it up the ass so as not to appear like a wuss. Manlyly. Incredible. Facials. I had a facial fetish for a long time. Thought I would like spaying my jisms on a partner's face. In reality, it seemed degrading and a bit sad. I think it has a lot to do with the woman emo. If she is really into it and talking dirty to you when you're about to cum on her, it's so hot. If she's just doing it for you and not really excited about the thought of cum on her face, then you're gonna feel gross and awful afterwards. This must be why guys tell me they don't like to be too dominant. Until they do it to me. I fucking love cum for some reason. On me. In me. Doesn't matter. Pleasure begets pleasure. And I go nuts when my guy nuts. Rip your inbox. Fucking a girl in her ass. When I pulled out, she let loose a wave of shit all over her parents' couch. I puked on her. She puked on the couch. It was like we were doing a two-person performance of the Aristocrats. The smell. God, the smell could have choked a donkey. Cream pies. Now I may have an unwanted child on the way. That's why you don't celebrate Monashot Monday on a Friday. Well, on the bright side, the cream pies are risk-free for about 9 months. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.